Yo, this is Grind2Hard, y'all. Appreciate you watching. Thank you. This is another episode number 57.
Yes, sir.
So I appreciate y'all subscribing over on YouTube, Spotify, whatever you got your platform. I really appreciate it. Today, Grind2Hard, of course, is about entrepreneurship and motivation. So if you can get a little bit out of this, find out what your passion is and then manipulate it. Be happier, maybe even make a little lucrative choices, you know what I'm saying? But today we have a gentleman, his name is Joshua Powers, and really talented artist. I'm so blessed to have you on the show, man. Appreciate you coming, dog. So Joshua Powers, you can find him on Instagram or even on Spotify at Joshua Powers. One of his more popular songs that you'll see, number one, is called Tusitala. We'll talk about a lot of that, but appreciate you being on the show. Thanks for being here, Joshua.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
brother.
absolutely. So just to let everybody know, the reason I know this gentleman is he had a bright idea one day just to invite numerous amount of chefs here in town to an Airbnb that he rented, and unbeknownst to me, I mean, I just got the invite on Instagram. I appreciate you reaching out to me because you know, I obviously get out at 8 o'clock being a personal chef, so I made my way down to the Airbnb, and then when I opened the door, there was Chef Simeon. So I know Chef Simeon, so it was already a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? And we walked in, got to know each other. So tell me your, like, first of all, what was your idea in doing that Airbnb?
So I came up with this idea to bring together a group of chefs that I personally feel like are very talented here in town. I've been watching Clay's moves on the Instagram for a long time now, and as well as Simeon's. And I really wanted to kind of bring them together, pick their brains, and kind of just build the community and have a sense of community here in El Paso with the chefs.
And that's good, man, because honestly, like, as a chef, like, I've been in the industry for 25 plus years, and I've gotten a lot of, like, say maybe 80% negativity from other chefs, you know what I mean? Like, they're always thinking you're going to take their position, or, you know what I mean, if I teach you something, you're just going to, you know, use it somewhere else type of, you know, vibe. I really get that vibe a lot. But when I came to El Paso and I started working like at Lola, or working with people at Lola Rose, and seeing like Chef Lozano and Chef Graham and things like that, like, it's a different vibe. Everybody's willing to help each other out, willing to teach each other, willing to like recognize your skills and try to level up together and things like that. So obviously, like, when I walked in, we talked about, you know, chefing. We already have a vibe going, so I was like, damn, this guy's, you know, pretty badass. Thought you were just a chef, man, but I realized you're a lot more than that, man. You're a very deep, passionate person, man. I would consider you, if it was one word, to be an artist, basically, right?
Thank you. Yes,
absolutely. So just to give you a little bit of the accolades, everybody, he's a chef, musician, artist, and we'll put a model with a question mark.
In the past, yes, I did.
I took a look at your IG, man. I took a look at your IG, but you're just a confident person, man. You're a confident artist, you know, and you're willing to share with the world what you have.
Yes,
absolutely. And that's what it's about, man. See, if you have something that you're very confident about, don't take it as like, oh, people are going to hate on me. No, show the world so that you can figure out where you're destined to be in this world. I think Joshua's still trying to manipulate. He's a young cat, still trying to manipulate where his artistry is going to fit and where he's going to be able to take care of his family best. So are you from here in El Paso?
I'm not from El Paso. I'm from Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, damn.
Milwaukee, M-Town.
Where is that? Because I mean, I'm trying to think of the map. Like, where is that?
So you're gonna look at the Midwest, basically the middle of the United States. Imagine where Chicago is. You know, kind of right here, Lake Michigan. Right above it is gonna be Milwaukee. Damn. It's probably like 45 minutes, an hour drive, and then same amount of distance, maybe a little bit more above that will be Detroit. So like, you know,
damn. So you're in the middle of Detroit and Chicago. It's like,
in the middle, right there,
all right,
right on Lake Michigan. I grew up with Lake Michigan, really close to me.
Damn.
The elementary school I went to was called Lakeview, so like, you know, but
what's it like growing up in Milwaukee? Like,
to be honest, it just depends, you know what I mean, where you're at, because Milwaukee's pretty diverse.
It could be rural, it could be country, it could be...
Yeah, it just depends, because like the closer and closer you get to downtown, you know, just like any other place, things can get a little bit,
absolutely.
Like,
and Milwaukee, is that like a central point? Is that like a big city?
Yeah, it's a pretty big city. I mean, there's a reason why they do the presidential debates there every single year, or every single presidential campaign during the elections.
What state is it? Milwaukee?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin,
yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's they go there because it has a lot of problems that seem to never get solved, and there's a lot of hope for that place. There's a lot of money and a lot of things that come out of Milwaukee. Obviously we all love Miller Lite, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Cheap,
and then Milwaukee's best, right?
That's a classic.
Yeah, for sure, man. So how do you end up getting out of Milwaukee?
Basically, it was due to my father. So my father, he's military, and he joined the military when I was a kid. And he went to like Iraq a few times and Afghanistan. Damn. Yeah, he's still in the army. That motherfucker. That's still
badass. Well, appreciate his service, man.
Yeah,
so
straight up.
So started moving around then.
Yeah, he came back from Afghanistan. He got hit with a IED, and they were like, "You can't do the infantry anymore. Like you got blown up, motherfucker. You messed up. Can't trust you with a gun no more. You gotta do another job." So he did recruiting, and they moved him. Like across the United States over by Idaho, and I left like a city area going to like the straight country to Idaho, and I thought I was gonna get there and there was gonna be a bunch of like cowboys and shit like that.
Or cows, right? Just everywhere. Yeah.
They were like Idaho. I was like, shit. I thought it was a conspiracy. That's a real place.
Potatoes, man. You must have had the most potatoes of your life.
Oh, some damn good potatoes.
Damn good potatoes. Yeah.
They be making vodka out of potatoes, bro. That's
that's that Belvy. That's that Belvedere, dog.
Yeah, super good, dude.
That's what's up.
But Idaho's cool. When I moved there, I felt a huge culture change. To be honest, like I grew up with Puerto Rican and black culture, and like there's not a lot of that out there in Idaho. The black community is really, really, really small.
So Milwaukee had that kind of influence, really?
Yeah, Milwaukee has a really big black community.
Because being from South Florida, like same thing, like a lot of Puerto Rican, black, even the diversity of Latinos, man. Honestly, the whole diversity of Latinos. So
I have some good friends from Florida, from like West Palm Beach and stuff.
Oh, so I grew up in Coral Springs, which is right around that area,
there,
for sure, man. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, big time. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean, I was influenced with hip hop at a early age. What age would you say hip hop influenced you?
I'm going to tell you right now, my mom put me on game about Cypress Hill immediately. As soon as I can remember, she sat me in front of our little computer at the library. Where they had the computers and shit. And we went there and she put on a YouTube video of Cypress Hill.
Insane in the Membrane?
Yeah. No, it was another one. It was the murder one. What's it called? It's kind of bad. You don't really show a kid that song.
Dr. Field or which one? I don't even.
I might kill a man. It's been a while.
Oh, I'm just killing man. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can hear it. Dog. I can't even fucking
that song. And I was like, this is tight. She was telling me about flows. She was like, look, these people are Latino. And
true.
like they're different. They try to be different. She told me like this is what I grew up listening to, and then we just went on a rabbit hole of music. And then when my dad came home from Iraq the first time, he gave me an MP3 player, one of those that you like fucking plug into the computer with the thumb drive, and you can download shit onto it. And so I went on there, and they put all of their music together onto it, and so I would just listen to it on repeat all the time. I mean, my ears would be fucking hurting, and you'd be like, shit, you should take these headphones out. This song is too good. I can't.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, that's how I grew up, and I fell in love with hip hop, and not just hip hop. Honestly, I love all music. Like hip hop was something that I realized I loved the character of it. You know what I mean? The confidence of it.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that's what got me first. Like honestly, it was the swagger of hip hop. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, let me see, because I got into graffiti, and then trying to freestyle and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just like something that allures you for sure. So I don't know if we got sidetracked, man. As you were in Idaho, is this the time that you were getting influenced by music?
Around this time, so okay, similar to you, I grew up with that hip hop culture. So I grew up like rapping, break dancing.
Oh damn! All right.
Yeah, I love dancing, popping and locking.
You were a little thinner than I was then. You could move a little around a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was a little flaco. I was a little skinny cat, and I kind of grew up with that. But it was always like a fun thing to do. It was like what you do when you're bored. You go out with your little fucking bikes, or you go skating, get off, go put some cardboard on the ground, go spin a couple times, go break it down,
hell yeah,
go fucking spray some shit up and tag it up, and then bam, like that was the day with your homies. You know what I mean? Who looks the freshest shit? Let me borrow your jacket. You know what I mean? What size shoes you wear? Let me wear that with this kid. You know what I mean? Like the homies type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But now I moved to Idaho, and like I'm sitting there fucking at the front of the school, and I'm breakdancing and shit, and these kids are like, what the fuck is he doing? People are circling around me, and before, like, this was like, oh, like this is normal, what everyone does. But now I'm at a place where that culture doesn't really exist. So I had to like reach out. I seen this kid from like Hong Kong, and he was over there doing backflips on a tree. I was like, you come with me. This kid from Zimbabwe.
You started recruiting your own crew there. Nice.
I made a little dance dance crew, and I was like, look, y'all know how to freestyle? No, let's do it. Put on a beat.
Now you do.
Yeah, now you do. And so I started something over there, you know what I mean, and tried to get that community relevant. And eventually I just had enough friends around me that were just like really trying to be rappers and really trying to do this stuff. And I was like 15, 14 years old, and I was always like to par with them or you know, a little bit better, respectfully. And they would be like, shit, why don't you want to be a rapper? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I won't be a rapper. Shit, I might as well be in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, that's where my head was at.
So, like, but you don't see, like, people like Eminem and, like not that it's saying that, like, they look, but, like, somebody coming up in the game at that time, like, saying, like, maybe I could do it. Nah, fuck this fool. Like,
I think it just took...
like, it was too far-fetched.
Like, per se, when I was really young, the first thing I really wanted to do was be a breakdancer. Like be professionally out there fucking on stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, World of Dance, Jabberwockies type shit.
For sure.
And the freestyling shit was all on the side. But eventually, once I seen my friends, like, starting to do good, they're doing shows, and I'm freestyling with them, and I'm kicking their ass in rap battles. They're like, yo... shit, maybe you should think about making a song, bro. Maybe you should like write some shit.
Yeah,
like, okay. So
you got mad flavor, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got to. So I got a little bit of writing in, and that's when I realized I had always loved writing. When I was a kid, I wrote a book that was like, it was like 45 pages. But like to be like fucking 11 years old and write a 45-page book at the time felt like, you know, a good release of creativity, a good release of like, okay, like, then what happens? Building a whole story in your head. So I used that same like creativity, applied it to poetry and writing poems and shit. I took a poem class, and then I got offered some opportunities from just writing poems to go to like, go to this college or go to this college. Yeah, just for poetry and fucking haikus and shit like that. And I was like, shit, like
fucking limericks and shit. Yeah. They take it.
I actually went to London for like 3 weeks. When I was
for your poetry,
for poetry and for acting, you know what I mean.
How old were you?
I was like 15, turning 16.
Man, that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it was super sick, super cool experience to go see like that part of the world. It's a lot different and stuff, and to see other artists and stuff. Yeah. But I realized on that trip, like, yo, like I don't really want to be like a fucking poem writer or fucking like nothing against those people.
No.
I don't want to be a fucking actor.
But it takes a lot of brain cells to like actually make that decision and then move forward.
I had to think and focus. You know what I mean? Like, is this really what I want?
I bet you there's a lot of influence saying, hey, man, you're good at this. You should go. You need, even probably your parents or somebody close to you.
Well, my father, he's military. So his whole life he was always training me to be in the military, to be in the infantry. So, like, that was where my head was at. That's why when everyone was like, oh, be a rapper. I was like, nah, dude, like, I'm going to go fucking do what my dad did type shit, you know?
Or... I mean, I don't need to judge you, but like, was it more like, I don't think my dad will respect me as a rapper. I'd rather be a military dude, and then once I put my effort into that, I think
low key, like underneath the skin, underneath the surface, it was that. But at the time, I didn't realize it. You know what I mean? I think it's because when I told my dad I wanted to be a dancer and all that stuff, he was like, "What the hell? Like, no, that ain't gonna pay you. That ain't a job. Like, be realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think, I mean, even telling my parents as being a chef, they supported me to an extent. You know what I mean? But they were probably really wondering how I'm going to support myself, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that's their intentions, you know what I mean? Like, I think your dad supported himself through the military, so he's like, you know, I don't know about all these other jobs or the other paths in life. You should go the military route, or maybe even not saying it out loud, but like hoping that you would, you know. And you felt the vibe. You felt the vibe.
And he's something too. One day I'm going to introduce you to him. But he was a professional skater when he was young for a little while.
What type of skater? Like a skateboarder?
Like skateboarder.
Oh, damn. That's mad respect. Yeah, hell yeah.
Skater. Like, he skated with Tony Hawk and shit.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. All right.
He's got some crazy stories. Like, he was wicked on the board. So when I was growing up, like, that's why I skated, was because he pushed me into it. He bought me a board. He was like, yo, like, let me show you how you kickflip. Let me show you how you drop in.
Damn, dude. You have some sick influence, man. Seriously.
He's pretty cool like that.
Shout out Pops, man. Seriously.
Shout out Pops. But I just kind of sucked at it, dude. I was like, I would see my dad just fucking like shredding it up. And he'd be like, all right, your turn. I'd be like,
shit.
Trying to get these fucking ollies and they're nowhere near. He's ollieing over trash cans and shit. I'm like, God damn.
That's a high bar to reach, man.
It's a high bar. So I felt like, you know what? You know, I don't have that like love for it the way he did. He had love for like the tricks and shit. I had love for just the vibe of just fucking.
Oh, the culture. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. I think I did. That's pretty much the same thing like me, man. One of my favorite tricks was just throwing my board up at the curb and it would just launch and shit. I'd be like, that's cool. Because that shit was hard, man. Doing ollies and falling. You'd be like, damn, that fucking took the wind out of me. I don't know if I want to try that again. So as much as I loved watching Tony Hawk and I loved, you know, skateboarding, and I just couldn't do it, man. I was not good at it.
Yeah, I was the same.
So Idaho, man. After Idaho, where'd you go?
So after Idaho, honestly, I wanted to get out of Idaho. I was like, the culture wasn't for me. No offense to Idaho. I have a lot of good friends out there in Idaho. But it's just because...
It's about that late high school time, right?
Yeah, it was like, you know, Idaho isn't really artist-focused. Like, they don't really care for creativity in the same terms that, like...
they breeding farmers?
Nah, not just farmers, because honestly, besides just like the white community that's out there, they have a really big Mexican community too.
They do?
Huge, yeah, huge.
Okay.
I was not expecting it. Like,
blue collar or
everything, you know what I mean? They got it's because they have a lot of ranches out there.
Okay.
And so a lot of migrant workers moved out there a long time ago. And so because of that, they like go back and forth between Mexico and there, or some of them just ended up staying, having kids.
Wow.
So they have towns that are just straight Mexican. You know what I mean? And at that time, I hadn't been around that many Mexicans and shit because I grew up, you know, with the black community with barely any Mexicans and more Puerto Ricans than anything, you know? And so there was a big change for me. And my mom always told me when we moved to Idaho, she was like, yo, don't tell them you're Puerto Rican. They're not going to like you. They're not going to like you. And that's just some stereotypical shit. But, like, you know, in general, they weren't very accepting of black culture and, like, the kind of moves that I'm making now. So I felt the need to, like, go to another place and discover and see, like, okay, is this place more open to bringing someone on? And honestly, that's El Paso. But after Idaho, I decided to go to college for a little bit. I went up to Washington near Moscow, and I went to U of I.
What was your motive there to go to college?
I went for criminology. I wanted to, at the time, I was like, oh, I'm going to use this degree to get in the FBI. You know what I mean?
Damn. Okay, that seems like kind of obscure from what you're going. Where'd that come from?
Just because I had a lot of
no artistry in there.
No artistry, but I just felt like
fall back on that education, like be strong.
I felt like a need to almost like understand a little bit more deeper, like criminality, you know what I mean, like personally, and to just like have another side of understanding of why humans make the decisions they make sometimes. Because
the psychology of it.
Yeah, the psychology of it.
Sure. Okay, that's deep, man. That's deep.
Yeah, because personally, like, I grew up a certain way, and, you know, I don't know much about the way you grew up or whatever. I know where you said you're from and stuff, and so I'm assuming you understand it. But, like, everybody kind of grows up and they have, like, those fucking friends and this group of people and bad influences and shit.
Sure.
And, like, we all fall underneath it sometimes. Yeah. Not all of us, but some of us, unfortunately.
Affiliated.
We fucking prove something to a fool and just to feel like a fool at the end of the day, you know?
For sure.
And I just wanted to understand, like, okay, well, what fucking puts people in that mindset? What even gets you to that? The
society constructs, like the way they grown up. Like,
it's terrible for you. And even in the black community, like with music and stuff. And that's a big part of my music is like, I used to listen to all the fucking super gangster shit and be like, shit, fuck yeah, like bumping it in my car. But now, like, I'm a father and I have a kid and shit, and like I think about like my daughter. I think about if I have a son one day and like the decisions I want them to make and like the influences that are around them. And like, yeah, I can listen to a song and put it in the back of my head and not actually take it serious. But as an artist now who writes for an audience and being like,
you realize how powerful those words are.
Yeah, dude.
You do. Yeah. And you want to influence your kid with more than just that. Yeah, exactly. I feel you 100%, man. I was really influenced or impressed by Kanye West when he dropped Donda album, because I could play that back and forward with my kid in the car and there's no curse words and it's very positive vibe. So but it changed me because I was like, everything that I used to play, Biggie and like, you know, Jay-Z, even Wu-Tang, man, as much as I want to say it's for the children, you know, there's a lot of edgy words and edgy phrases. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fucking tie you to a fucking bedpost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's more of like, it's my vibe, it's where I feel most comfortable, but it took a lot of influence and, you know, outside, you know, things that makes me feel comfortable to listen to that, you know. And music is one of those things that transcends you back into a time. Like I could play a song like Bone Thugs and Harmony and all of a sudden I'm back in that, you know what I mean, in that mode, you know. If I played Thuggish Ruggish Bone, man, I could see visually where I'm at, you know, what neighborhood, who's there and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things where I want them to remember good things. I want them to like not say, well, what is fuck, or I learned that from that song you played, Dad, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's really deep for me. So I forget, I apologize. You were talking about the music influence. So when you went to El Paso, so we went from Idaho to El Paso, right? No, so
I went to college for a little bit, and I realized like that shit wasn't for me. I was in classrooms with like 300 plus people, and I had gotten the flu my first 2 weeks, and I missed like fucking a week of school, and I was in this math class, and they're like going over shit, and I go up to the professor at the end of the class. I'm like, hey, I missed like a week, and I'm trying to catch up. He's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to just ask people for their notes. Like, just go ask somebody. I didn't know but anybody. I went to ask somebody. They're like, yeah. And then I asked them to explain to me their notes, and they're like, shit, I don't even know. And I was like, fuck, dude. So I started failing on like certain classes because I started off a week late, and I was playing catch up the whole semester. And I just realized, like, I looked around the kids around me, and on like a spiritual sense, you know what I mean? Like with your third eye, your chakra.
Sure.
And I just kind of felt this energy, like, you know what? Like, I don't belong here, you know? Like, these people belong here, but there's something else. Like, life is calling me.
Did you get anything out of that, though, or was it a short time?
I did. I got a little bit out of it. You know what I mean?
Like what you intended? Like you're like,
yeah. There was one class where they were talking about. It's called sociology, and they were basically talking about like this. We spent like months learning about this clan or tribe in Africa, and like they harvest like larvae and like these things from the trees, and they save them up all season to eat. Like to actually have a full meal once a year, and like the rest of the year they go without like a lot of food. They basically are like halfway starving, like just eating minimalistic shit, just so one day of the year everyone in the village gets to eat and be full, instead of like some people are hungry, some people are this, and those people are considered by the rest of the people inside that state in Africa like, oh, those are the weirdos, like those are the people who don't want to be with society, like they choose to be fucking you know what I mean? But they were studied, and they were really respectable, they had really good morals, and like, you know, they took care of everyone in their village. And it kind of it took me and tossed my brain into like a tribal mindset, you know what I mean, and to just focus on my tribe, you know, because if you sit there and you're just fucking worried about every single American all the
how you can please everybody,
yeah dude, like it's just gonna stress you out and take away the satisfactions from life, which are just having a full fucking stomach and having the people around you alive.
Yeah,
you know? And that's minimalistic right there.
That's a great outlook. And what age were you in when you kind of figured this out?
I went to college when I was 17. I finished high school early, so I was like 16, and I was sitting in my room, and again I was in school with all these, in public school, and I kind of felt like a distance between me and them, you know, and I would be like, shit, like I don't belong here, I need to get out of here. What's the fastest way to fucking escape this place? And somebody told me like, just do online school, bro, and if you just like actually do your job, like you can get it done quick. I did 2 years of schooling in like 3 months.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I was up until fucking like midnight just being like, fuck yeah, I'm out this bitch in like fucking couple months.
That's badass, bro. Shit.
Yeah, dude. And then I went to college, and I kind of just followed my ex-wife up there because she was older than me and she was already in college, and she was like, yeah, like let's be together, you know. I was like, fuck it, let's go, let's time to be a man, you know what I mean? I go up there, I'm like, this ain't for me, I fucked up, fucking student loans, all this shit fucked me over. But anyways, after
all of us, bro.
Yeah, I know. That shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
But after that, I decided to move away from that and start working and trying to build like a career or something. And I had an opportunity to work on a ranch, and if I could just prove myself on this ranch, I was promised like, oh, one day you'll own this ranch type deal.
Ranch?
Yeah.
Like farming?
Like a bull ranch.
Bull ranch,
like,
okay.
It was a place that would take baby calves, baby bulls basically, because they were male cows, and raise them to like 3 to like 4 months, and once they reach a certain weight, then you take them to like the slaughterhouses or whatever, you know what I mean, like somebody buys them. And it was a fucking hard job, dude. Like that was the hardest job I had at that time in my life.
Sheesh.
Like waking up at fucking 4:30 to go start the burn barrels filled with milk, and then going and filling from the burn barrels all the bottles and making sure they're not too hot, not too cold, mixing in some formula, and then fucking lidding all those bottles, going and just feeding every single cow, and then picking up all the bottles and then cleaning their shit and changing out their hay, and then fucking another feeding a couple hours after that.
Yeah.
And then bam, by the time you're done, it's like fucking 8 at night, you know what I mean? And you were working since 4:30. I started working like easily 14 to 18 hour shifts at like I was still like 17 turning 18, and I was like, man, like shit was hard. I was making about $2,000 every 2 weeks after taxes, and that was the most money I had ever made at that time as an adult.
Are you about 18 years old?
Yeah, I'm about 18 years old.
So let me ask you something. Like, so at this point, from what I've heard from you, like I'm trying to figure out. I'm guessing, but you could tell me. But your passion, is it writing?
It's definitely just being creative, like in general, because around this time. I kind of fast forward over the music, but during this time, when I was in college, a little bit before I started the ranch thing, I had met a producer, and me and him linked up, and he was like, let's make an album. I made an album. I presented this album to allow me to go perform.
So just to connect though, ever since you won that poetry, you've always been writing.
Always been writing. And I started writing movies after that, like screenplays and shit, like with scripts and scripted out and shit, and what they say, what to say. And
damn.
Yeah, because like I tell myself all the time, like one day I'm gonna get the ability to let out that creative outlet and maybe make these movies. You know what I mean, and write these books.
Hell yeah.
You know, things like that. But like the music is totally different. The music is like what ultimately connects me, mind, body, and spirit to like this world. You know, like everything moves around in vibration. If even though you can't see it, like
everything has a frequency.
Everything has a frequency. I was told this, and I truly believe this. Everything you can't see is the most important, and things like love and things like feeling, they transcend through us through vibration. Right. And if I were to take like some sand and put it on this table and play a certain frequency, it would rearrange that sand into a shape. Yeah. So like that shape, that pattern has an effect on me. That frequency has an effect on you. I mean, people use frequencies to heal, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And so once I like really had a concrete foundation for, okay, like vibration, how do I want to make my vibration? You know what I mean? Like basically it's all based off of feeling and vibes. You know what I mean? Like I'm very, like I said, I'm in tune with my chakra. I'm in tune with the environment around me and the energy. Yeah. And so like, just like when you're angry or whatever, you can't really like cook, you know what I mean? Like I can't really make music if I'm fucking pissed off. Otherwise the music I'm gonna make is harmful. It does no good for me. And some people like they really like listening to that music, and like I get it because sometimes I do too. Shit, I'll put some fucking Slayer on and I'll go hit the bench, you know what I mean?
Pantera or something. Yeah, for sure, dude.
But like at a certain point, like my brain is requesting oldies, soul music, fucking jazz, some shit to like
your soul, for sure, soul music, for sure.
Put me at this place where I feel peaceful and I feel able to be strategic and militant. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like some of the baddest gangsters in the world probably just listen to oldies. You know what I mean?
I bet. Yeah, for sure, man. Hell yeah.
They're sitting there always worried about shit, thinking about shit. They just need to calm down. Like, of course you'd want to put something like that on.
Definitely.
And I just say that because like I could be angry. You could fucking piss me off. And the only way I know how to fix myself immediately is to go put on one of my favorite songs and light a joint or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
vibe out. Yeah, exactly. Get on your own vibe. Yeah, because all these influences that hit you, like, get you off your vibe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure, man.
Even when I go record at Beacon Hills, like sometimes I have my buddy, his name is Gabriel. Shout out you, Gabriel. There was a day, and I'm a hippie, right? I like to take fucking shrooms and shit like that, right? And I like to go to the studio on shrooms, and it helps you fucking assess the room a little bit better. Hell yeah! And I could just tell his vibe was off. He was like very short. He wasn't like very complimentary. He was just like, okay, let's just do this job. And halfway through the session, I was like, hey, bro, you good? And he was like, I'm good. Yeah. All like walled up, and I was like, all right. I just want to make sure you're okay because I care about you being good. I want you to be happy, bro. Bet. And he was like, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And I could feel the vibe in the room open up. I was like, okay.
Lifted, whatever.
He's like, oh, he knows I don't feel good. He recognizes it. Like, he wants me to be in a better mood. Let me try. Yeah. And his effort of trying to fix the vibes allowed me to focus in on my music and just fucking make it happen. Let it flow better, yeah. When I hear like beats and shit like that, like you have to connect spiritually to it. You have to, because some people when they freestyle or when they're making music, they focus too hard on what they're saying. And I don't really give a fuck about what I'm saying. I give a fuck about what I'm feeling, you know? And that dictates the flow. And then from there, once I have my flow and I'm fucking in tune with the beat, maybe my words aren't there, maybe they're not even words. Okay, now I can take that recording of that flow and that connection and make a moment out of it, write lyrics that fit into it. It's like the puzzle. It's like a puzzle. For sure. And I'm figuring out the puzzle by putting the frame down. The frame is the flow. The words are the pieces inside. 1,000, yeah. Exactly. And I can't fit all those pieces inside. As much as I want to say this, maybe I can't because it doesn't complement the flow. Yeah, bet. And so the flow and the words, like trying to make those connect to give an ultimate one direction feeling is what it's all about.
That's the artistry right there, man. Yeah, that's hard. Before I want to pause almost because we're gonna get back to the music part, but real quick, tell me about your military time.
So I joined the military, and it was because what I told you, I had gotten offered a opportunity, a record
This is
deal.
the producer you're talking about, right?
Well, yeah, I had made that album with that producer, and at that time, I had gotten an offer for like a $25,000 record deal with like really shitty percentages and a little tour with Wu-Tang Clan and shit. And I was
little
really
tour with Wu-Tang. Damn, that sounds pretty great opportunity, man. You thought long and hard.
In the moment, it felt awesome.
Sure.
But then, like, when you talk to things with people who care about you, like your parents, and they're gonna give you,
which
like,
is the right thing to do. Absolutely,
opinion, I felt like it was a bad decision in the moment, and I felt like if I were to take it at that time, let's say even if it was $1 million,
right.
Everything happens for a reason. If I would have got that $1 million when I was that young, there's like a 75% chance I would have fucked it off or done something stupid, or I would be sitting here right now with none of it, you know? And I just feel like it took time to just like mature myself financially and just, becoming more of an adult every day. And to accept that fate and be like, you know what, Dad, you're fucking right. Like, let me just go. I'm gonna join the army. Like,
and I don't think you regret that either. I think you're more of saying this is my decision that I made and trying to justify it. You don't need to justify it, man. That was a very amiable thing to do, to just go to the military, man. That was a very honorable thing to do, man. So how much time did you spend there?
I did like 2 years, and it was an experience. I think I learned a lot about the innards of this country and like our government, and I respect our military, and I respect people who have served.
Hell yeah.
But just in my personal experience, I don't know. I'm not too proud.
But I mean, that 2 years wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
When you got out, I mean, were you shredded?
When I got out, fuck yeah, I was fucking shredded, dude. I was running like 8 miles every
there you go.
Because we're light infantry.
Yeah, for sure.
They wanted us early in the fucking morning running, and if you had nothing but energy drinks the day before or beer, like, you're fucking passing out, dude, and you're just gonna have to accept
because I have a picture of my dad, in 1979 or something like that, when he got out of the Marine boot camp. Man, that fucking fool was shredded. You know what I mean? Like, looking like a different person, bro.
MREs and no fucking candy, no sweets and shit like that.
So then that must have led into that modeling career. I see a little. So if you go to his IG page, he's got some modeling pictures there. So tell me how that happened, or is it just confidence thing, more of a confidence thing?
Actually, so around that time when I was like 15, around that time I got that London opportunity. I had gotten an agency, and they wanted me to do some modeling and some pictures and shit, and I was doing it not for the modeling side of it, but to hopefully get an opportunity like to catch a role or something. Yeah,
create a portfolio.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I did it, and I hated it, dude. I was like, because I did some where I was just in my underwear, and I was with some dude just taking pictures of you, like being hella sexual, and you're just like, God.
But I can't imagine that part. Thank you for giving us that insight, because I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking more of like, for instance, you're very confident in the picture, right? So I mean, that's got to be something like that you were jumped into and like, fuck it, you want pictures? Let's just do it.
Yeah, they were pretty much like, oh, dude, you got like a good skin color and fucking, you got freckles and fucking.
You gotta show off all that shit. That's
just look and be natural, and we're gonna take pictures of you to look good.
And was that
did build my confidence?
So you were definitely wanted to build your portfolio, but not like, fuck, I'm gonna be a model. I'm gonna make it.
I was like, I don't want to be a model. It was like my mom being like, yo, like, come on, son, like, be a model. You're so attractive. And I don't think I was. Chill. Like,
when I was 5 years old, my mom put me in a beauty contest too, bro. It's just one of them things, bro. I don't know. I feel you, man. So as I looked through your, we talk, and then I saw your Instagram page. I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like you have a sense of wanderlust, or is it more of like you're just been opportunities to go different places?
Like with traveling wise?
Yeah, is it something that's calling you, or is it something that's part of who you need to be?
I think everywhere I've been, I've had to go there for like a trial and a tribulation per se. Like I had to go through something, or I had to
it was your journey.
Learn something. Like I moved to El Paso from Los Angeles. Before Los Angeles, I was in Hawaii. I was stationed in Hawaii for the Army. I was in 25th ID, fucking Wolfhounds 227. And I wanted to leave Hawaii because when I got out of the Army, I was really comfortable, dude. Like I had a super good paying job doing security, and I had a badass apartment, fucking ocean view, a block away from the ocean. I could see it, and I had my dogs, and I was making comfortable money. I was eating good. I was paying for meal preps because I was working so much. I didn't have time to cook for myself.
Nice.
And I don't know. I just woke up one day from a nightmare, and my nightmare was I was this old man fucking just on the beach drinking my michelada, fucking eating a quarter pounder from McDonald's with my dogs.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. So you wanted more. You're like, I want more than this. This is more
than that shit scared me. I was like, fuck, that's too comfortable. Like, I don't want that for the rest of my life. I need fucking struggle. I gotta fucking go through it some more. Like, I'm too young to fucking have this cush of a life. And so I said, where should I move to one of the guys at work? And he was like, well, what do you want? I was like, I want to go somewhere where I can maybe do my creativity and shit like that. And that's like not too fucking vacation-y. He's like, go to LA. It's fucking dog shit.
Shit.
Like, really? He's like, yeah, dude. You could go be creative. You could go see the heart of America. And you're going to have a better idea where you want to be. And I was like, okay. So I go to LA. And he was totally right. I moved like downtown, in between fucking like Hollywood and fucking Koreatown kind of. And it was shit. Like there was fucking, I would walk outside of my place and I was living in like a house that had bunk beds in every single room, and you rented a bunk bed. And I lived in a room with like 10 dudes, and then there was like 5 rooms in the house, and they had one room just with women, and like the rest of the rooms were all with dudes. So like in one house we had like fucking 30 people, dude.
Jeez.
Fucking a lot of people. And we all shared one fridge. There was rats in the house and roaches and shit. Yeah, I woke up to a rat eating my fucking oatmeal.
What the? Like, oh, that's disgusting, bro.
I was like, God damn it.
Damn.
And you walk outside and there was just fucking homeless tents everywhere. It smelled like piss and shit. I was trying to walk to work. Yeah,
purgatory,
dude.
Man.
Yeah, bro. It was sad. It was really sad to see. And then I was doing security out there. So, I mean, numerous fucking times I got into it with fucking people in a fashion that, like, I wish I didn't have to, you know what I mean? Or like another scary instance, one dude, he tried to fucking stab me with a needle, and this needle had like HIV in it.
Jeez.
He had going around, he gave like 13 people HIV, and he was known in the town for that, and they were trying to find him. He comes into the space I'm doing security, and he's like trying to get me this needle, and I managed to get him, like he was really close to fucking hitting me with that shit. I fucking get him off me, I throw him outside, and then the people were like calling the police or whatever while I'm there, but like the police pull up really late because there's not a lot of them, or there's not enough of them.
Right, there's not enough, yeah.
So like their time on certain calls is way too long, so they have another people you call called bid, and when you call bid, they're like the quicker fucking action, and they're like off-duty cops or fucking veterans or just some fucking crazy people who like action. Mm-hmm. These people just pulled up, dude, fucking smoked this dude, like didn't even give him a chance like to fucking surrender or whatever. He was still on the ground, and they just pull up and just put like 2 full fucking clips in it.
Damn.
And I was like, God damn, like I know he gave some people HIV, but shit.
That's a sight. Oh my God, that's crazy, dude. Well, I mean, like that must have changed you. Like, I mean, in your security mode, like, being in LA, that whole vibe, man. Jeez,
when you're going to work with people, and all of a sudden, fucking broski's dead because of some bullshit. Somebody just pulled up and they were talking shit to him, and he pulled a little pride on his chest, and they fucking shoot him dead. And I mean, I've lost homies obviously to gun violence.
Sounds like an old country west movie or something, dude.
Dude, pretty crazy. And I was like, you know what? Like, shit, security. This shit ain't worth my life. You know what I mean? Because this fucking bum wants to get over on some power hungry shit. You know what I mean? It's not my pride and shit. I put that shit to the side. Yeah. And I was still doing my music, but I wasn't releasing because I was fucking to even provide for myself in LA. You have to make a shit ton of money. Mm-hmm. And my dad hit me up and he was like, hey, like, how you like in LA? And I'm like, fucking sucks. He was like,
not feeling it.
I'm moving to El Paso. Like, maybe you can meet me out there. Maybe it's better. I heard Texas is pretty good. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll try it. So I moved out to El Paso 2 months before he moved out here, and I was like staying in fucking Airbnbs, and like they were like RVs like in people's backyards, like the cheapest Airbnbs you can get at El Paso, and just getting whatever job I could. And I fucking loved it out here, dude. Like, people were really welcoming. The culture was very like not too machismo, just kind of like, you know, there's people well off here, you know what I mean?
Only because you've seen LA where it's high machismo, you know what I mean? Like, we're pretty kind of people, a lot of people like that here, but I mean, it's just definitely a chill vibe, you know what I mean? I'm being from East Coast, like, you've seen the brashness of people, but here that doesn't really come out too much, you know what I mean? Maybe on the road, I guess we have shitty drivers, but so El Paso, man, it really gave you some fruit, man. You met your wife here.
Yeah, so my first fucking day in El Paso, I Googled where I can find the best Bloody Mary, and on Google it said the Regan, and it's like downtown next to the hotel that burned down or whatever.
Right.
I go down there, no one's in this motherfucker. completely empty. And at the time, I didn't know it, but my wife, she was working. She was the bartender. I got a Bloody Mary. I was like, I heard these are the best Bloodies. She was like, they are. I make them. She made me one, and dude, it was the best one I ever had in my fucking life.
Yeah.
The goosebumps on me.
Oh, damn.
That shit was so good. Fell in love with her. I was like,
yeah, just like that. El Paso will do that. Paso women will do that to you, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But truth be told, I mean, you guys actually fell in love, and then you welcomed in your daughter, right?
Yeah. We had my baby, and she was the big influence in my life for supporting my music. She was the first person who came in my life and was like, yo, like, do it, make it happen. Like, how much does it cost? Like, just go do it. I'm here to support you. I'll take you to the studio. You know what I mean? Type shit. And yeah, dude, she's a blessing in my life. And even to this day, like, you know, she's still a hard worker. She's the bar manager at Casa Pantera. She made the bar menu for El Camino. She's a really talented bartender, and she's a very supportive wife. I mean, she allows me to be able to go focus on my music, to be creative. She gives me an honest opinion. And that's all you need is people like that.
And from the story you told me, she's the one who spurred you to actually push that song out, Tusitala, right?
Yeah.
So you guys need to check it out on Spotify or whatever platform you can listen to music. It's called Tusitala, Tusitala. It's a song that was written by Joshua Powers. Yeah, talk to us about it, though, real quick. I have small time, but I have some questions for you.
No worries. I'll just give you the quick shindig about that song. So that song was my first song that I actually got to release and keep out there, and it's called Tusitala. Tusitala was the street that I lived on in Hawaii, in Honolulu, and so that's why I picked the name. And Tusitala also means writer of stories, composer of stories in Hawaiian. And so basically it's a story of love and growing old together and having kids and you know, having babies and going from fucking just having drinks to
something that you wrote from the heart.
From the heart. I freestyled half of it, and then I wrote the other half. I did that song on the spot, spontaneous decision to finally put some music out there. Yeah. And it's been my best song yet. And months after, I ended up getting a copyright submitted to me from the owner of the sample from that song, and the sample of that song is called Carolina Bella, and from Jorge Bendiger, and he's a badass Portuguese artist from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I didn't know that the sample of Tusitala came from his song until I received this copyright. And then when I see this copyright, I looked at his song, and I was like, holy shit, because my wife's name is Carolina, and it's a love song for Carolina Bella, his Carolina at the time, that I remixed into my song for my Carolina. And I didn't know that was the song until months later.
When he was telling me this before, you got goosebumps, and I saw him. So this is serious. Like, that's how you know, this fool is passionate. This fool's passionate about what he does. I when I first met him, I could tell him, because he wasn't like trying to introduce. Oh, hi, welcome. You know, it was more like just the vibe. Like, hey, welcome here, man. This is what we're doing right now. I was like, I feel it, man. You got high frequency, man. I thought you were just a chef, and that's the thing we haven't talked about, is that he's actually a chef. He has a passion for food as well.
Yes, I do.
And he has a big future in that too. Be on the lookout. Joshua Powers in the food industry, not only in the music industry. So tell me about real quick about your cuisine and specialties that you have, that you like personally.
My favorite cuisine would be Thai cuisine. I love Thai food. It's a big inspiration for my flavor palette. So it's very spice driven. Not like heavy spice, but like spice as in like spices, like India type deal, like curries and shit like that.
That's what's up.
And then
perk the palates.
Hell yeah. I just started getting like more like an acidic palate when I started working with Chef Enrique and Chef Santiago. Like, that's what. Hell yeah. That. I used to think like, oh, this shit's salty, but then like fucking my acidity and my palate started to tune in with fucking the salt and everything balancing. I'm like, shit, wait, no, this shit works. This shit brings it out. It brings out all the flavors. So go ahead. Oh, sorry. I was going to ask another question. Did you? Being that you were influenced by Enrico Lozano and people like that, what does entrepreneurship mean to you? To me, it means not thinking as a consumer anymore and thinking as a producer. You know, like I look at menus and I don't think like, oh, this is delicious and it pairs really well. I'm thinking when I see a menu, how did they come up with this? What made them make this menu? Okay. what makes this dish that's similar to this dish different, you know?
Nice.
I'm not thinking about it like, oh, I want to eat this so bad. Like, I'm looking at it as if I'm in Walmart. I'm not like looking at the product on the shelves and being like, oh, I want to buy this. This is the best deal. I'm like, no, how did they get this on the shelf? Why is it cheaper?
That's good. You're very inquisitive. Yeah, you like. So for me too, it's kind of similar. Like, I don't just want, they have steak, let me get their steak, you know, because I love steak. Nah, it's more like they put say endives and they put Boursin cheese. Like, what? I never had that. Let me see what that's about. You know, why did they do? And then I'll get inside his head, like, wonder why you did that. You know what I mean? Like, that it actually works or something like that. You know, so
that's
I'm
the
more
exact mindset that makes like you an entrepreneur. That's what makes CEOs, is people who are willing to question and not just like take anything thrown in front of them. They gotta like I said, be militant, be strategic, even if it comes down to just the tasting of your food.
Hell yeah.
And I just want to put this out there for all my chefs. If you guys like to make music or whatever it is, I just want you to know that music and food are on the same level. And when I'm making music, I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I'm using my ears the same way I use my tongue as a chef. And I'm trying to battle with the dish, and I'm trying to be like, oh, it needs more of this. It needs more of this. Just like when I'm in the studio, I'm like, shit, I got to punch in right here because I hear myself doing it better. Just like I can taste myself, like taste this food being better without it being at that point yet, you know. Like, you have to have a vivid imagination, and to be a great chef, you already have a vivid imagination. So with that exact same vivid imagination, you can apply that to any sort of creativity and grow and have something from nothing. And that's how things get created and invented. That's how you make songs. That's how you make new dishes.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Really absolutely
make people feel something.
Absolutely, man. Because I do the same thing, man. When I put the dish together, I'm like, nah, a little bit of that, a little less of that. You know what I'm saying? Like a little more green or whatever the case may be. I like that, man. Let me ask you something. How do you maintain? What keeps you motivated as an artist?
What keeps me motivated is living life. Like, I couldn't, like, some people, they just fucking sit in their house all fucking day, hide away, and just fucking work on music and fucking beats and fucking this and that. But to me, the key to like my music and the key to my creativity is just going out and having my daily interactions with people,
stimulus,
with the world around me. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, keeping my brain fresh, keeping myself like a hamster on a
that's
track.
Cool. I like that, man. Good perspective, man. Absolutely. And for yourself, your name, your business, your music, tell me your aspects on marketing.
On marketing is very important. No one's gonna fucking market for you. No one's going to
well, you could pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, you could. You could, and I've tried to pay marketers to market my music, but I just found out that, like, if I just spend fucking 1 week or 2 weeks putting my head in the books and watching YouTube videos on how to market myself, I could have a better plan and better use my own budget than if I just handed somebody some money.
That's genius, man.
Like,
and so does that work in the same way as networking? And what's your idea of networking?
Networking, it's important. But that's why it's always important to just like carry yourself professionally and as not necessarily a businessman, but as somebody who's authentic, because like I treat everybody with respect, because you never know who they are. And sometimes I've been disrespected by fucking people and even chefs, and they've ended up having to come to a restaurant that I was working at, come work alongside me, and they're like, oh shit, here's this guy that I didn't know who he really was. You know what I mean? And now we're fucking face to face, and I'm not gonna be cool with you, but I'll be cool with you in the sense of like, hey, how you doing? Respectfully, but like you're gonna feel this wall, like, oh, I'm not gonna give you me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you my brand. I'm not gonna give you my personality. You're just gonna get a person. You know what I mean? And so like it's that respect of like, okay, everyone's allowed to have me, and I have all this love to give and share with the world. And if you respect me, then you're gonna get it. And if I respect you, then I'll probably get your personality, and we can integrate that.
1000%. Yeah, I get that from you for sure.
Interaction will make us fucking come together, and we could now do something together as a team. Like me and you, before we couldn't do something because we didn't have that, but now we don't have this wall, so now we can fucking like whatever we want.
Yeah, to do, anything. I mean? Anything. Just like the podcast. Hell yeah, man. So kind of ties into the next question, man. Define the line between confidence and cockiness.
Okay, beautiful question, and I'll answer this quickly. And I just seen a video the other day with Richard Pryor, the black comedian. His daughter was in an interview, and this guy's like, oh, this and that. Are you sure you're this confident to be able to do this? It's very surprising. And then she's like, yes. And then he was like, are you sure? And then Richard Pryor stops the interview, and he's like, yo, stop, cut it. You're not going to fucking second guess or ask my daughter a second question in due diligence of her fucking confidence. Like, me, I'm confident, and it's because I don't let no one tell me who I am. I don't let no one dictate what I'm worth, and I just present what I have to the table without having an ear open to any negativity.
I like that, dude, because it's like I said, define the line. You're like, this is how I push the line, and I just let it vibrate. You know, like it could teeter back and forth, right? It's almost in a way that you're saying that. I like that, man. Thank you. And then, so last question is, how do you pay it forward?
How I pay it forward is I like to pull people aside, or sometimes just checking in with them. You know what I mean, and being like, hey, like if you ever have a question or something like that, and you don't know who to ask, like you can ask me, and I'm gonna try and do my best to give you an accurate answer. And I'll also pull people aside that I meet in life that I see like a younger self of me in them, and they're usually younger. Sometimes they're the same age, and I'm like, hey, come here real quick. Like, hey, I see it. I see something in you, and maybe you have some obstacles in front of you or whatever, but just know like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And as long as you can just get over and put that chip on your shoulder away, then like there's so many things waiting to blossom for you.
Nice,
you
man.
know?
So basically you're like using your intuition, and you're not scared of like saying or listening to your intuition and then saying it out loud.
I've met people, and I'm sure you have too, who have been on the brink of fucking suicide, and everybody deals
unfortunately
with it.
Unfortunately, yes.
It's very unfortunate. It's so sad, man.
Yeah.
And to me, it breaks my heart when I see somebody feel like they're fucking nothing, when they're a whole ass human being with feelings, and they have a brain that works just fine. And I've talked to those people, and them being my friends, and try and show them like their worth, you know what I mean? And actually being able to walk around this earth and be open enough to tell people what they're worth in a good way. Cause
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And to feel like you're worth nothing breaks my heart. And like to have someone see you look into their eyes and tell them like, hey, you're making me sad because you're worth something, and you feel like you're not.
That's the best, because it's the opposite of what normally happens in life is people push out your flaws. This is what your flaw is. This is your flaw. You're doing the opposite and saying, you know what, you're worth this, man. Get this out. You have to get this out, you know. So mad love, man. The last thing I'm gonna ask you about is that song Tosatala. My favorite bar in that song. It starts off. It says, "I'm paid and in debt." Yeah. Generation of cigarette smoke sections and cassettes. Yes. Dog, right there you caught me, dude, because I was like, all right, bars, and then he's like, oh, bam, dropped a bar like a motherfucker, because obviously you're like my age. I don't know how old you are. How old are you?
Shit, man, I'm 25.
Damn, dog. So that made me think, like, it just made me relate. So you're not that, but like it made me like, okay, I somehow I'm relating with this now, and I'm listening a little bit harder. You know what I mean? But you just tapped in right there, bro. You seriously did. And like, there's more bars on there, like that. Just Joshin'. Got bar after bar on that one, dude. And I was telling the producer that it brings back some old. It's like the progressive hip hop, but it's got like that old school too, because with the bars. So mad love. Thank you, Joshua Powers, for coming down and showing, telling us about your story, sharing your passion and everything, man. Because Grind2Hard is definitely about a character and a person that drives like you, man. Seriously. So all y'all, appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate the guest and all the shout outs. Y'all stay positive, stay motivated, and keep going. This shit ain't easy, but if you want it, you got to climb the mountain and start today. Day one or one day, it's up to you. Let's do it. Appreciate y'all. Stay up.
Hell yeah.
You're a badass, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.